Hi everyone, welcome to my Betterpress review video. This is my first time trying the Betterpress. Excuse the sound on this, it's not the greatest. I was trying out, this is, my first videos, trying things out. So I was recording it live and I realized voiceover is a bit better. So anyway, bear with me, this is one of my first videos, and I hope that my feedback on the Betterpress review system is actually helpful to some people. Okay, so we're going to try that again. And I let this sit for probably a little too long. I did not go ahead and clean my plate off. That's totally fine, totally fine. I really never clean my stamps either, and that's a totally fine thing. So let's try it again. I don't think it really matters which color we use. Go with this one. So let's see if we can get it this time without the smudging. That would be good. So I like how everybody else has managed to do this and been like, this is so easy. There's no room for user error. And I managed to go ahead and mess up my very first stab at it. But that's fine. Not a problem. Right? There's no mistakes in art. It's all fodder for learning. Okay. Do the kind of the pop and twist kind of method here. And that one there seem to be some spots that are a little harder to get into with the ink than others. And based on my past experiment, I don't want to make the mistake of not getting enough ink on it because, as we know, I cannot go back and rerun it. So this time we will try it again without rerunning it. Oh, and look at me. See, I already put it on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this again and not mess it up this time. That would be excellent. I'm wondering if I should have put it with the handle side through to make it easier to grab. I'll keep that in mind next time. Alright, let us see if this one looks better. I don't know about you. I am still seeing some very small, minor smudges there. I don't know if this is user error. You see how that's smudged a little there? I don't know if you're able to see it quite so clearly. Like, it almost looks a little, it almost looks like the cotton paper fibers are a little soft there. And here the ink did not get quite dark enough. Up here it's darker. So, alright, well, leave it to me. I am the only person on the face of the earth who has not managed to have a 100% perfect outcome, but it still looks good. So we're just going to go with this, and I'm going to see about, let's see. All right, we're not going to be dumb about this. We're going to be smart about this, right? And we are going to put this one on first before we take off that one so that we know the placement. Wouldn't that be brilliant of me? That way, I am not, oh no, that won't work because I need to have it completely on the plate, don't I? I'm not sure. Hold on there, let's see if we can find something that will work. Okay, so like I said, I don't think this is going to work the way I had intended to because there's no way to really put this without it hanging mostly over the edge, and then it just won't go through the system. So maybe if I had some smaller little ones, but I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a sentiment, and I think based on my other video where I was talking about how I like to use this stamp here, the hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I think I might go ahead and use the, just dropped that, the sending strength sentiment. think that might be a good one. And then on the inside, I can put that Emily Dickinson quote. So putting this here, I'm wondering, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work either. I think I will probably have to do this as like a separate, as a totally separate sentiment. So yeah, so here you guys go. You get a peek into my not so great designing method, making it up as I go along, trying it out. Yeah, let's see what we're gonna do. Hold off this tape that is like the low tack tape from my card panel. And it's a good thing this wasn't the front because it did rip off some of my paper here. So good thing that's the back, but something to be aware of. It is a little stickier than anticipated. And I just pulled the tape off of my first card. So you see I've got the two cards here, one in porcelain and one in bisque. And both of them have kind of the same issues of like the feathering. The first one a little bit more, but they both do. And they both had the issue with the tape coming off on the back and damaging the back. So that is not super. I am not super thrilled with that. And the debossing, like that everybody is raving about, it's not bad, but it's not anything like super extraordinary. Oh, I feel bad saying that because I know everybody else is totally in love with this, but yeah, guys, I'm not finding this necessarily better than like just using embossing powder. I mean, it's a different look. It's not shiny or anything like that, but like looking at it from the side, like it doesn't seem like that's special. This is not something that I feel like somebody getting this card would be like, ooh, this is a really special, unique technique. And the only reason I'm saying that is because everybody else is going absolutely gaga for this thing, which is great. I'm glad everybody is enjoying it, and I will probably enjoy it too. I know I will enjoy it. But I just want you guys to know kind of some of the downsides. There's feathering along the, I don't know how much that's showing up, but there's feathering along the flower too. Okay, let us try the experiment again. We are going to do it with the panel that came in the card. And I don't think that there's a big difference for either side. This one is maybe slightly smoother, but I don't think that's the reason that mine has been feathering. Maybe I'll try the slightly smoother side and see if that makes any difference at all. And I'm going to do this on the back because, like I said, I had a heck of a time getting the tape off, and that was no bueno because it ripped my panel. So, all right, trying this again. I'm going to go ahead. So, you know, I don't want you guys to think that I don't like it. I think the issues with the feathering probably wouldn't be anything that I would have noticed at all if it hadn't been for everybody else just being absolutely gaga in love, thinking like this is absolutely the best thing since cake. Might be the best thing since sliced bread, but definitely not the best thing since cake so far. That may change. We will see. And the paper is not bad, but again, it's expensive for what it is, guys. I think it definitely is. Okay, now see, this is actually better. This looks, I don't know if you can see, there's no feathering on this one. So maybe it's the bird plate that has the feathering, because there's nothing going on here. The detail on this is gorgeous. Yeah, I really like that. I like that better than the bird one. So this makes me wonder, you know, part of the appeal of the letterpress seems to be getting detail that you can't get from other stamping methods. And so that makes me wonder if the plates that are used, the ones that work best, I'm wondering if those are going to be the super intricate ones, and maybe the bird one just wasn't as intricate as the other ones to give that effect. I don't know. Okay, that one came out really nice also. No feathering on this one. Oh, maybe just a tiny, tiny minuscule amount right there, but definitely not like the bird one. So yeah, I think this one is a win, guys. I mean, maybe, I guess that's the reason why they put this one in the bundle. This is the one you're going to do first. This is the one everyone's probably going to do first. And it comes out super, super crisp. Again, that deboss feeling, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people who are receiving cards are actually going to be like running their hand over it and being like, ooh, la 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 la. It's a nice effect. But is it better than embossing or other techniques we've already had? I don't know. I'll play around with it a little bit more. Okay, and just popping in with this one here, I just took the tape off the back, and even though this was a piece of tape that I had already used on the other two cards, or at least one other card, it still damaged the back. So yeah, I would definitely not be using this tape on the front of the card to adhere it, I don't think. Also, as I was just thinking, I did do the printing on this one on the smoother side rather than the slightly more textured side. And it is very, very slight. The difference is very, very slight. But there is still one. So I'm wondering if the bird one, if I do it on the smooth side, if that is going to make a difference. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try that out. Okay guys, I am back with this one. Gonna try this one out with the slightly smoother side of the paper. Get this a little more centered. So yeah, so like I said, you can feel a slight difference, very, very slight, between the two sides. And the first time I did it with the slightly more cottony feeling side, slightly more textured side, and very, very slight. Facing down, and ended up getting some kind of feathering. So now I'm going to do it with the smoother side and see if that makes any difference. How this does. Oh, I might have done some damage there. Yeah, see, no, still some feathering. I don't know if you can see it right there. Right around there. And again, this might be user error, guys. This might just be me. And even though I felt like I did go around each of the parts of the plate evenly, there are definitely darker areas and lighter areas and gray areas. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how the other plates go. Just kind of seeing if this is the plate that's the issue. Am I the issue? Not sure. And here, I just want to show you guys the difference between like these two images. This one, which is super, super crisp and dark, both impressions of it, and this one, which is just kind of uneven all over the place. So I don't think I did anything different. So I'm not sure why this one keeps coming out just really uneven and slightly feathered and a little blotchy. Okay, I am trying this out with this plate. I'm gonna see if it's just the image of the bird one that just didn't work out really well. If these ones that are very intricate flowers, if they show up really well. This is the first time I'm doing one with letters as well, so we'll see how crisp and clear they are. And I think that's what other people have seen as the benefit of the Betterpress, is the very clear, very crisp images, very, I don't know, very, very well defined, dark, kind of even, that oftentimes you don't get with stamping. So I think that's what people have really seen as the benefit of the Betterpress. So hopefully we can get more consistent results, or I say we, I mean me, hopefully I can get more consistent results. I do have other plates coming that are also more intricate. I've got the butterfly one, and I've got a couple of exclusive plates coming from Stamping Made Simple, I think it is, or Scrapbooking Made Simple, Scrapbooking Made Simple. They have an exclusive bundle at the moment, so I am waiting to receive that. And when I do, I will show you guys that one. Let us see. Okay. So this one is a lot better. This one has that crispness. So I don't know if you are able to see there the really, really crisp lines and details and all of that here. And I do not see any feathering. So guys, I am coming to the conclusion that it might be the bird plate that is prone to the feathering and not actually the Betterpress system itself, because these flower ones, they were totally fine. The bird one, I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't know if that's showing up super well, but see that little bit on the feathers there? And like all three of these that I did, they all had feathering. So I'm gonna go with, it's the plate on the bird one. But these are just really lovely, really crisp. And I'm pleased with that. All right, there you have it. And let's go make some cards with these. My video was getting a little long, so I decided to go ahead and split up the video into two sections. So the cards that I'm going to make with the prints that I just made are going to be in my next video, so be sure to check that out. And in conclusion, I just want to say, like, I think this is a fun system. I think I'm going to find lots of uses for it, but I also don't think that it's like a necessary must-buy, have to go out and get it immediately, going to change your world kind of thing. That's just my perspective. I think it's great, but I think it's a luxury item to have, fun to have, but by no means necessary in order to like make nice cards. So there you have it. Thanks. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps me a lot as I'm just starting to grow my channel, and I promise the quality of the videos are going to be better going forward. Just check out my next one. I think you'll find that it's a lot better also.